What's up, guys? Ashes here doing a quick little vlog to talk to you guys about the tweet I sent out the other day that says, if you are an amateur Gears of War team and would like me to help you and your team, let me know, because during the off season I will be doing volunteer coaching. And yes, I'm reading it from my monitor over here. So basically this tweet, I want to talk a little bit about, because I want to make sure it's, everyone's clear who wants to have me come volunteer coach their team, what I'm doing, what this is about, and can kind of just go over the process real quick, see if maybe if it would help benefit your team, because the traditional sense of coaches might not be what you think it is, might not be what I plan on doing, and so on. So basically, what I am doing is this volunteer coaching. The reason I'm doing this is because, there's many reasons. Basically, I feel that this is a great opportunity for me to give back to the community and to help grow the community and to help grow the esports side and the competitive side of the game, because by developing the amateur teams, by developing the teams that are striving to make it to that upper echelon, it'll add more competition, and if there's more competition, the teams will only get better, and the more sponsors that will come in, and the more people that'll be active in the game. So I just think it's a good opportunity to kind of help a snowball effect. I don't think there's anyone really right now doing that, so I'm trying to fill a niche. Also, it will allow me to create content, because that is something I'm really trying hard to do, is be a steady content creation flow, especially Gears of War related, out to the community. So this allows me to have something to stream, and it allows me to have YouTube videos that I can upload, depending on the team and their personal choices. Let me talk a little bit more about the coaching aspect. Basically, right now in this game, I feel that there are very few coaches. I've been pretty open about this. I feel like there are very few real coaches. And what I mean by real coaches is I feel like there are very few coaches who actually take the time to help analyze their team and identify the traits that need to be worked on, and identify the strengths and push the strengths while also continuing to develop the weaknesses, and pushing their team to that next level. And my goal is to bring that to more teams, not just my own team. A lot of people underestimate or don't know what I do behind the scenes. And for those of you who have watched my stream or watched my player streams while I've been coaching, you've seen a little bit of it, but still it's just the tip of the iceberg. I do a lot, and I don't want to give away like what my trade secrets are, but I want to help develop that kind of I want to help develop my own techniques and help develop myself as a coach. I think that even though my team has been extremely successful, I think it's because I am very lucky to have some of the best players in the game, if not the best players in the game, that I'm working with. And for those of you who know me, I take very little credit for what they do. I think they are a top tier team and the best team in the game, and me coming on board only helped grow that, but the groundwork was already there, the skill was already there. So I don't think I'm the best coach in the world by any means. I don't think I'm the best coach in esports, but I do think I am a good coach, and I think that being a good coach part of that is understanding that there's always room to develop and there's always room to grow. So this is my chance to not only help the community, like I said before, but also help develop myself as a coach. It'll give me more experience. It'll teach me more ways to give and take information back and forth with players, and it'll help me just become better at analyzing the game and understanding the game. So those are kind of like the ways that I'm benefiting from it, and the reasons that I'm doing this. So let me talk a little bit about what exactly I'm doing. Basically, I am what I'm doing is I'm opening my doors up, my DMs are open, and I am accepting any team that is willing to learn. Um, I don't care how much you've won, how little you've won, what your record is on GB. I've even have a couple European teams that are signing up to do this with me. So my time is flexible. Like I can work with teams in other regions as long as there's kind of like a little give and take on the schedule. But my my regiment is basically you have me for a day or for a set period of time, and I will come in and I will spectate a scrim cycle, so 6 maps. Sometimes more, sometimes less, just kind of depends on my schedule and the team schedule. So I spectate the scrims, and I typically will stream that. And while I'm streaming it, I'll be kind of interacting with my viewers and talking out loud, like kind of mental notes about the game, kind of analyzing it out loud to myself as I'm watching. This stream is not private; it's public, so anybody can tune in and watch it. I then will take that section of the stream after the cycle is over with and upload it to YouTube and preferably publicly, but I have had some teams request for it to be private so that they can watch it themselves and not have that information about their team out. And I'm willing to respect that, though. I do want to have some that are public. So basically, I stream it. I talk out loud during the stream. I upload it to YouTube. The team has access to that, whether it's public or private. And then as I'm watching the scrim cycle, I'm taking notes. And in these notes, it could be general things, things about the team, things about communication, things about player behavior, things of that nature. Or it could be specifics. They run this strategy here and it didn't work because of X, Y, and Z. This person needs to work on whatever, so on and so forth. So it just kind of depends on what I see. And after the cycle, I like to sit down and have a talk with the team. I like to go over the more generalistic notes. So if there's things that are if there's faults in communication, I really like to cover that because I think communication is one of the most important parts of the game. I'll ask a lot of generic questions, and then I'll go through each map and kind of point out some weaknesses and try to help correct those, as well as kind of go over the base strategies. A lot of teams in the amateur scene try so hard to come up with all these strategies, and they don't perfect their base strategies, and it ends up kicking them in the ass. A base strategy is where you're going to have if you can perfect a base strategy, it's where you're going to have the most success because it's going to be your go-to strat, and it's going to be the one that everyone on your team should know inside and out, no matter what the scenario is, what they're doing, and you can call audibles off that strategy. Trick strategies get a little more complex, but you kind of have to take the basics before you go into the trick strategies. So we go over all the base strategies for the team. We make sure that all the players know their roles and how to make plays from those, and then that's the end of the session. Again, afterwards, I send all the notes to the team captain or to everyone on the team if needed, and then you go on your way. So basically what it comes down to is my coaching style is a lot of analysis. It's a lot of identifying issues and identifying problems, whether they be something within the game or something outside of the game. And it's a lot of I don't know how to word it. It's a lot of handing the players the tools to help you guys be successful. So I'm not going to sit there and build strategies on Clock Tower with you for 2 hours and trick strats and stuff like that. One, because I don't want to. I do that enough already for my team. Two, I don't want there to be a conflict of interest when the strategies are getting too close to stuff that my team runs. I don't want there to be that issue. And three, I think that one of the biggest faults I've seen in almost every amateur team comes down to the basics. Usually every amateur team has their weakness somewhere in the basics, whether it be mechanics, whether it be communication, whether it be not knowing their base strategies and how to play out different scenarios, whether it be not knowing how to make plays or properly rotate. So I feel like I can cover most of those things without going into actual strategy development. And once those things are covered, once I give you the tools and the pointers that you need, it's up to you guys to use those tools and develop your gameplay. I like to think that I'm handing you like the building blocks basically. So that's what I'm doing. I so far it seemed to be extremely popular within the community. I've gotten a lot of good feedback, both from teams that I've worked with, as well as just a number of teams contacting me asking me to help out. When you contact me, I'm going to ask you basically some basic questions just to get to know like your team a little bit. If you message me and like your Twitter is like kind of blank, I'm not going to follow up on it too much because I there are trolls in the community. It's the internet, you have to expect it. And I really don't have the time to do all of like everything I want to do and set up this time and reserve time slots for a team that's a troll. So like if your Twitter looks like you have like you no followers and you don't follow anybody and you don't bother to upload a profile picture or avatar or whatever or anything like that, I'm sorry, but I'm just not going to. I'm not going to follow through with that. I'm just going to politely decline. But if like you have a serious team and you can tell me the roster and everything like that, which everyone has been more than willing to so far, then I'm more than happy to help. So hopefully this goes over well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.